was Avenged, the bounty hunter that saved me and S. When he told me that Ripper was dead, I was stunned. I mean, I could never forget what he did. To top everything off, Avenged told me about the Watasumi facility. 10 years ago, my mom began development on what is called the T system. The system was supposed to predict the actions of mankind. The embryo was the core of the entire system. Yes, in one way, it is ensure peace. As we continue our escape, the 10 sages showed up. S.
Toya.
ほう、よそ見をする余裕があるのか。
S, watch out.
私の手によって塵となるのだ、人形め。
No.
貴様、何者だ。
名乗る必要はない。
私の邪魔をするな。
弾かれたか。トウヤ、お前らは先へ進め。出口であの巫女が待っている手はずだ。
Righty maiden? Oh, you mean May. She was the one who
つい
sent
で
you
だ。
here?
早く行け。また囲まれても次は知らん。
行きましょう。
Okay. I never thought that the air in this town could be so refreshing.
アベンジによればメイが待っているはずですが。カガリ S こっちだ。
May, I'm so glad you're safe. Where's
す
Kyon?
まん、まだだ。これだけ探して見つからないということはどこかに潜伏していると考えるのが自然だが。
I see.
なんだくん。
Huh? What is it?
臭いぞお前ら。臭い。
Of course we do. We've been walking around the
とに
sewers.
かくそのままじゃ目立ちすぎる。ついてこい。S にはスペアの服を用意して。
You have extra clothes for us? Hey May, did you bring any extra clothes for
知
me?
らん。臭いから寄るな。気になるなら家に戻って取ってこ
But if I go back now, they'll catch me
い。
right
いや
away.
その心配はない。
Huh? What do you
カ
mean?
ガリ東野は新幹線で新横崎から逃亡したことになっている。どうやら誰かが嘘の情報を流したらしい。
False lead. Who would that?
考えられるとすればあの子守だろうな。どうやって嗅ぎつけたのか知らんが魔導協会のくせになかなかやりよる。
Wait a second, do you mean
多分な。
Elise?
実際のところはわからん。精巧なダミーかがりが京都やら大阪やら神戸やらの監視カメラで目撃されているそうだぞ。まったく嘘つきもそこまで行くと芸になるということだな。だがそのおかげで機関は捜索部隊を分散せざるを得なくなった。注意すれば家に戻れる。姫鶴に会うなら今のうちだぞ。
Got it. Right now, there's something I need to tell you.
それは10世に襲われたことか、それとも T システムのことか。
No?
私には何でもお見通しだから。
Wow, you're amazing,
す
man.
ぐ信じるな。相変わらず素直なやつだ。アベンジに頼んでお前に盗聴器をつけさせただけだ。
What?
つま
When?
りお前らが知ったことは全部知っているということだ。話す手間が省けて助かっただろう。
Anyways, let's head back to the house.
トウヤちゃんに S ちゃん、それにメイさんも珍しいね。一体どこに行ってたの？
Yeah, stuff
それ
happened.
にトウヤちゃん、またお洋服ボロボロになってる。
Thanks, let me go change. I changed, but now I'm back in my school uniform. I used to it. Do look okay in it. It should be fine. Anyways, did Onamaru really do all that? Is it?
トウヤちゃん、
Of course. What's the
あの
matter?
ね、トウヤちゃん。最近、いろんなことがあったでしょ？ずっと聞きたかったの。でも、ゆっくり話す時間もなかったから。
No, I'm sorry for making you worry about me. But really, nothing is going on.
トウヤちゃん。私って、やっぱり頼りないよね。トウヤちゃんを守れないし。
It's not like that, Hinata. I just don't want you to get involved. Nah, you are a very special person to me.
トウヤちゃん。
When I was all alone, you've been the one person who supported me all this time. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I could have trusted anyone. Since I had no memories, I was afraid of almost everything. It was because you were always there by my side that I was able to trust in
トウヤ
others.
ちゃん。それは、私も同じなんだよ。
You have the same feelings about me.
私、トウヤちゃんと同じで、施設よりも前の記憶がないでしょ。お姉ちゃんは気にしなくていいって言ってくれたけど、本当は私、お姉ちゃんの妹でいていいのか。トウヤちゃん、覚えてる？私とトウヤちゃんとお姉ちゃん、3人の約束。
Of course. I can never forget it. That's the reason why I'm here with you
あ
now.
のね、それも本当は、私がトウヤちゃんと離れたくなくって、私ね、ずーっと前から。
Hinata.
あのね、すごく心配なの。お願い、トウヤちゃん。
トウヤ、うの丸の居場所が分かったの。すぐに向かいましょう。
Kyon, you came back? How did you find out where
ご
he
めんな
was
さい
hiding?
心配かけて。エルスから情報が届いたの。
See, whatever the case is, it's nice to
トウ
see you
ヤちゃ
again.
ん、
Sorry, Hinata, I have to go.
分かった。
I'll be back as soon as I can. Try not to worry too much. We can have dinner together when I get back. Sure, I have to get going.
トウヤちゃん、私も何かできたらいいのに、どうして私は何もできないんだろう。メイさんは何でもできるし、クオンさんはかっこよくて強いし。もしかして、はいはいはい。
ずいぶん手こずったが、犬どもはなんとかなったな。
ですがかなり時間を取られてしまいました。
仕方ないわ。いくらエルスのおかげで分散したとは言っても、この人数であれだけの数を相手にしていたら。
Kyon, what kind of information did Alice
そう
tell
ね
you? Send
今
you?
のうちにエルスからの情報を全て伝えて。わだつみの真相、あなたたちはどこまで掴んで。
That they were trying to create the T system, and there's this thing called the embryo, and
そしてうの
yeah,
丸
that's
は
pretty much, I
秘
guess.
密裏にそれを引き継いでいるということもだ。なら10年前の事件の詳細はまだってことよね。
You found something?
ええ、でもあなたたちにとっては残酷な事実よ。無論だ。
Yeah, and besides, it's too late to turn back.
じゃあエリスからの手紙。ハロー、元気ですかクオン。危険なことはしてませんか？愛してま
Isn't that just a
す。ち
love
ょっと
letter?
飛ばすわ。長いからわだつみのところだけ読むわね。
京都、大阪、神戸をチラ見し、医者内戻った私。颯爽と上層部へ潜入し、機密データベースのキーをゲットしました。そしてついに10年前の事件の真相、それを暴くことに成功しました。まず、なぜ高間ヶ原がエンブリオを作ろうとしたのか。T システムの完成が目的のようですが、それは第一にエンブリオの事象干渉機能、第二に黄泉の門を開く。高間ヶ原はこの2つの機能を実装するためにどうしてもエンブリオを精錬する必要がありました。 10年前の事件はこのエンブリオ精錬実験の失敗による事故が原因だったのです。エンブリオの元となる素材をシステムにつなぎ、いざ精錬を開始しようとしたその時、それは起こりました。精錬のエネルギー源として用意された超高濃度のマゾの結晶体、これがわだつみで確認された黒い嵐の正体です。台風のような渦を巻いていたためか、中心部にいたものほど生存率が高かったそうです。そちらのデータベースでは改ざんされているようですが、宇野丸総一郎も生存者として登録されていました。ただこの事件の生存者は皆東野様と同様、当時の記憶を失っており、それは宇野丸総一郎も同じと見て。
宇野丸がわだつみにいただ。
He never mentioned that.
話を戻します。その後突如として現れた青い光とともに黒い嵐は一瞬にして消え去った。実は消え去ったわけではなく、そのほとんどは微小な結晶として世界中にまき散らされ、それがユニオン。ドライブ発祥とはマゾの結晶、つまり非常に小さなクリスタルが引き起こす現象だったのです。そして宇野丸総一郎、彼はユニオンを拘束し収容していましたが、これは保護治療を目的としたものではあります。より濃度の高いクリスタルを集めること、エンブリオを精錬し、最終的に T システムを完成させることが目的だったのです。
What? The fact I was helping him do that is...
それは私も同じだ。あの男、なんという非道なやつなんだ。わだつみの被害者に。クオン、それでエルスからの情報は終わりなのか？
いいえ、もう一つ伝えておかなければなら。
まだあるのか？今度はなんだ？今さら何が来ても驚かんぞ。
私たちはトイというアプリを使っているわよね。
Yeah, what about
実
it?
はこれには T システムが利用されているの。
What toy is running off the... Now that I think about it, the names are similar.
トイはもう使わないで。あれは宇野丸が作った高度な情報コントロールシステムなのよ。
どういうことだ？
エルスによると、この新横崎で取得した情報とイシャナで取得できる情報、
Basically, the information distributed in New Yokozaki doesn't match up with the one shown in
Eh.
other places?
注意しなければわからない程度のちょっとした違いらしいわ。
That is true. It's information about a new store or the latest trend.
宇野丸はそうやってちょっとずつ新横崎の人々に対して T システムの実験をしている
おい、じゃあ御剣機関自体がとんでもない悪の組織ということか？
御剣機関は宇野丸が裏で何をやっているのか一切把握してないわ。宇野丸が治安維持のためにユニオン対策をしていると信じていて。
ほう、それはいいことを聞いた。
ちょっと何するつもり？
勘違いするな。宇野丸の悪事をばらすだけだ。そしてユニオン対策は私がきっちりと引き継いでやる。天の矛坂一族の使命追い詰めてやるぞ、宇野丸総一郎。
メイ、止めはしないけどあんまり無茶しないでよね。あと宇野丸は御剣機関だけではなくて警察や政府に対する情報操作もしてる。
あの男、人格は最低だが管理能力の高さだけは本物だな。
Why would Unamaru do such
あ
a
の
thing?
人はもともと高間ヶ原で T システムの開発に携わっていたの。和田摘研究所で生存者として発見されたのも。
So Unamaru is creating the test system at the Wadatasumi Research Facility along
宇
with
野
my
丸は
mother?
T システムの開発コンセプトに浸水していたんでしょうね。
See, I've gone all in the future of humanity. In fact, if a god were to exist, I'd make it a point to try to control that entity, you know. If he's continuing with the experiment, that means he has to be...
そうよ。外出する時以外はほとんど和田摘にいたみたいね。
宇野丸所長は機関本部でもほとんど見かけたことはありません。
Well, we know what he's after now.
まったく、お前ら他にも気にせねばならんことがあるだろう。
10世のことね。
そうだ。ただし10世ドライについては先ほどアベンジから仕事を終えたと連絡を受けた。
Dre, I see the Avenge.
残りの2名、姫鶴家の襲撃以来姿を見せていない10世アハと、そして最強の10世ゼクス。
彼らの目的はエンブリオの破壊、そしてトーヤに魔導書を使わせること。この2つの目的を合わせればトーヤにエンブリオを破壊させようとしているということになるんじゃない？
確かにそう考えれば、あれだけ魔導書にこだわる理由は納得できるな。
So only the Grimoire can destroy the embryo. I actually have much
可能
damage
性の
power.
一つだが、信憑性は高い。いろいろと注意しなければならないが、日の丸がいつ事を起こすかわからん以上、それにしてもエンブリオってのは
システムのコアにつけるようなものだから巨大なものだとは思う。
なるほど。それで和田摘研究所を流用している。
At this rate, who knows when the next incident will happen? We have to stop Unomaru now. You know what? I was told not to use the toy. Oh,
同
I
意する
can't
わ。
use the toy system.
急いでいたから日向のご飯も食べ損ねちゃったし。
You know what?
まったく意地汚い魔女だな。
意地汚いとは何よ。
なんだとはなんだ。正直に感想を述べただけだろうが。
If I'm able to trust Unomaru, I'm gonna trust Unomaru.
それが気に障るって言ってるのよ。
だいたいいつの間に家に戻ってたんだ？こっちはお前を探し回ってクタクタなんだ。少しは感謝してほしいもんだな。
それは
Knock it off, you two. Now isn't the time to argue with each other.
和田摘研究所はもうすぐだ。気を引き締めろよ。
What a discovery call?
まさかあれは10世アハとか。なぜ奴がこんなところに。
捕捉されました。警戒してください。
明らかにフェーズが進んでいる。残念ながら話は通じそうにないぞ。奴はユニオンの上に10世だ。かなり手強い。できれば避けたいが。
でもあれだけフェーズが進んでいるなら消滅も近いはずよ。ここは私に任せて。あなたたちは先へ行く。
あまりいい策とは言えないが、相手が10世とはいえ、その程度であれば
メイ、何言ってるのよ。10世のことは私に任せて。
断る。またお前に行方不明にでもなられては困るのだ。どうせ私が探しに行かされる羽目になるんだからな。
素直に協力するって言ってくれたらいいのに。
うるさい。いいか代わりに S、 聞いた通りだ。奴をこっちで引きつけている間に回り込んで先へ進め。
了解。
Okay.
今だ行け。
了解。
Alright, be careful, you two. This is it. So I was rescued from this place 10 years ago.
どうや、先を急ぎまし。
Yeah, this is definitely not the time to get all nostalgic. We've come this far already, but it's been
宇
quite
野丸
so
所長
far.
はこちらの位置を把握しているはずです。何もしてこないということは罠である可能性が高いです。ただし10世ゼクスの動向が不明なため、何か不測の事態が起こっているということも
Sec, I wonder what his plans
当
are.
夜に魔導書を使わせたいのは確かだと思いますが、
Wonder how I ended up with something so dangerous. Maybe Unomaru
わ
knows.
かりません。
Whatever the case. For now, all I can do is
油
keep
断
going.
はしないようにお願いします。
Of course, let's go. Yes, this place is huge. I'm starting to get a little winded.
どうや、警戒してください。
Enemy? What
お
the?
そらく私と同じ人工的に作られた生命体でしょう。宇野丸所長の制作していた。
Oh man, wasn't today weather absolutely gorgeous? Anyway, how's my mic working? Is that Onomaru? God, he's the same as always. Oh, hello, Kagure. Gari. It's been a while, hasn't it? You seem to be your usual self. I was planning on just letting you stroll right in, but I've gotten bored, so I thought I'd arrange a little pre-game show. Thinking of having you fight against that old version you have there, and this is a functional test. Don't hold back. What are you talking about? Where are you? Just hop into the elevator ahead of you and come on down. I'll be waiting for you at the bottom. Unomaru, please don't make us fight. Let's see. Unomaru, please don't let us fight. Let's see. Okay, but on one condition. If you agree, I'll let her walk away. What is it? You come down here alone. See? Easy enough to do, don't you think? Alone.
どうやこれは確実に罠です
But why have you decided to sweeten the deal? If you come alone, I promise I won't attack your friend outside either. Outside, what did you do to Kion and Mei? Oh, no, I haven't done anything yet, but if you recall, they're fighting that one union. You know, the 10 Sages woman. Seems like they're having a tough time. Boy, they look like they're in trouble. Wouldn't it be great if I sent you to help? What? Stop this. So I take it you're okay with my terms? Sorry, yes, I had to go.
どうや
You accept my oh so reasonable conditions? Fine, I'll come alone. Remember your promise not to hurt anyone else. Good boy. Come on down then. I'll be welcome with open arms. Yes, I have to go now. He's coming. Talk about a pushover. He's coming. Talk about a pushover. His goody-goody shriek makes him so easy to control. Well, easy for me, but
宇野
whatever.
丸所長あなたは
Hey, you outdated pile of junk. If you try to force your way down here, new here will tear you to pieces. I'm just saying.
私は先へ進みます
Then I guess I'll be disposing you as planned. New eliminator.
対象認識行動番号13起動どうや約束は守ります
V13. Let's go. New. What? This place? I never knew such a place existed. Welcome, Kaguri. Welcome to the core of the system. Unomaru, is that person beside you? Actually, one of 8. I'm on the process of making one more. Unlike the previous model, I can mass produce these. I've taken the liberty of sending reinforcements to dispose of my prior creations. I assume they're reached their destination. What then, S's? I have to go back. Unfortunately, I've already locked the door behind you. Damn it. No, just calm down. Can I get you something? Perhaps some tea? I have private quarters here. And now, if I'm not here to listen to you babble, I've come to stop you from refining the embryo. What? And why would you want to do such a thing? Once the T system is complete, we'll be pretty much set for life. If we leave mankind to its own devices, it'll destroy itself in less than a century. How do you think that can be prevented? Well, if we all work together. Aha! There is the crucifix of the problem. The reason we're in this predicament. Do you think that will ever happen? In the world today, there are millions of starving people. And there are just as many suffering from obesity. I guess from cynical perspective, everything is in balance. But is that really the case? How do we resolve this issue? Well, if there's extra food, give it to those who need it. Of course, that'd be an obvious thing to do, but what happens if we do that? That is the important bit. Well, it means that everyone has enough food, which would make everyone happy, right? Perhaps they'd definitely be thrilled while they were eating, but what about afterwards? People need to pay their dues. People just give unwanted food to pets, too. Don't you think reducing humans to the level of animals is kind of a problem? This behavior is happening already. As the population climbs, food will be more scarce. While war is both positive and negative aspects, I'm sure you can see the extinction is a bit more one-sided. If someone doesn't take charge, we're all doomed. What's worse is we're doing it to ourselves. Now you know the exact reason why I try to complete the T system. To put it even more simply, I hate war. If it were all possible, I'd like to prevent it from occurring. I want to do away with all that pointless bickering, help humanity reach its full potential, and you want to stop me? Isn't my way better than those who just simply yell, "Foolish humans"? Man, I really hate those type of people. Unomaru, when you put it that way, I can see why you might be right. Right? It'd be dangerous to keep going as we have been. However, I think it's wrong to manipulate people like that. I'm afraid that eventually they'd stop thinking at all. I guess this saying is mostly true. Mother like son. What about my mother? What do you mean? Your mother was opposed to the T system. She always went on about how it was wrong to take away people's free will. After the incident, I looked into what happened. It seems that she shut down the program just before it was completed. But do you think the results of her actions, full well, the epic fell? Theoretically, the Black Wind should have engulfed all of the new Yokozaki, but she limited it to what it is now the restrictive ward. What? In addition, the material used in the refinement was dispersed throughout the world. I was really sad to learn about that. What really twisted the knife was finding out that the embryo had been destroyed, the power of the gods wiped from existence. So I gave it up and researched different ways to accomplish my goals, all while gathering as many crystals as I could. But man, I was really, really glad to have met you. You'll save me so much time. But if the refinement had succeeded, I'd be using the T system already. You realize, right? How troublesome things have been. As a petty form of revenge, I doctored a few documents to show that your mother was the one in charge. Embarrassing, really. Why the hell for? So you're telling me my mother was actually trying to protect everyone? Do you know how insane you sound right now? Right back at you. Kind of the pot meets kettle sort of deal. In other words, you're one to talk. What are you trying to get at? The reason why you're here 10 years ago. The reason I was here. The Black Typhoon was a super high concentrated of crystallized cipher. From that came the origins of your grimoire. It's an incredible valuable provided by the Magic Guild. It's cooperating with Takamagahara at the time. And so now we've come to it. Why you ended up with it. I've given you enough hints. The substance of the Black Wind was the origin of the grimoire, and I think it's time we started refining the embryo, don't you think? What are you talking about? I came to stop you from doing that. My dear Kaguri, it's actually the opposite. If you didn't show up, I would have never been able to begin the process. What do you mean by that? You'll find out right now, actually. Release Kakari's grimoire.
了解
Ow, why do I feel so weak? You see, New's weapon was cultivated from the blood of the Shrine Maiden and can control ether flow. Functionality-wise, it's equal to a legacy weapon. It can control the grimoire without the risk of you interfering. Stop. Now it's time to wrap up things first. Today's main event, the refinement of the embryo. The time has finally come, Kuragi. The moment I've been dreaming of is here. The perfect world completely under my control. Ah!
ようやく倒すことができました野丸所長は確実に何か狙っている早くエレベーターに対象認識攻撃開始は攻撃開始は攻撃開始でも諦めるわけにはいきません
Kuragi, take a look above you. That is the true code embryo. It's gonna be my mom. It's gonna be secretly my mom. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, my mom's naked. What? That can't be. I mean, it's called code embryo. An embryo, I believe, is what? Don't believe it. Oh wait, is that Hinata? Hinata? Hinata! Perfect, keep it up. If you release the grimoire on your own, that's less work I have to put in. Why is Hinata? I don't get it, why? When I first discovered the truth, I near fell out of my chair. Seems like I was completely out. The family, the people you live with now, apparently they had only one child. After the incident, someone rewrote all of the embryo's information and gave her the Yuki. Boy, was I duped. However, I have no clue as who did it, but why? That doesn't really matter to me anymore, because at last the T system will be complete. Increase output. Kuragi, all of the crystals I've collected right there on the top of the core. Take all the cipher and give it to the embryo. Now open your eyes. Embryo awaken. Now open your eyes. Embryo, your refine is complete. This is odd. Why isn't she awake? That's enough, New. You can stop now. What's going on? Hey, Kuragi, it's fine now. You can stop. If you keep this up, all my research will be... System shutting down. Emergency situation detected. Crap, New is being sucked in. Dude, typhoons are like super cool. They're like tornadoes, but with lightning storms inside the tornado.
これ ひなた、まさか。どうや目を覚ましてください。どうや、もうあなたはどうやではな。わかりました。今ごめんなさい、どうや、ひなた。
トウヤちゃん。いや、トウヤちゃん。こんなのは絶対に元に。
Where am I?
ここはね、私とあなただけの世界だよ。
Who are you? Are you that girl from my dream?
私ね、
But do you remember?
や
What's
っぱ
that
りわか
voice?
る？もう外してもいいよね。じゃあ、青い目の女の子は私だったのです。
Why you, Hanada? It doesn't make any
私
sense.
ね、ずっとトウヤちゃんに助けてほしかった。
What are you talking about? I don't remember doing that at all.
私は覚えてる。私を怖いものから救ってくれる王子様。でもそのトウヤちゃんはもうずーっと前に死んでしまった。
But I'm alive.
違うの。今のトウヤちゃんはトウヤちゃんだけど違うの。私の思いが作ってしまった。
Hanada, I don't understand what you're saying at all.
わからなくてもいい。私にとってはあなたがトウヤちゃんだから。
So
それ
I'm
が私にとっても
a physical
トウヤちゃんにとって
manifestation
も真実だから。
of the Toya that was her prince.
あなたは係トウヤ、私の大好きな王子様。ずっとこうしていられたらいいのに。
You can't? Hanada,
トウヤちゃん、ごめんね。大変なことに巻き込んで。
all of what? What's this?
私はそれでも
Hanada?
あなたと
Hanada?
平和な日々を。
Hanada? She sure is dead to the world. Wow, someone actually says the word. I better wake her up. Hey, Anada.
トウヤちゃん、おはよ
What do you mean, good morning? Anada, look at the time.
う。もう4時だったんだね。じゃあこんばんはかな。
Well, yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. You look really happy. Did you have a good dream? What that? Now you got me curious.
さあ帰ろうトウヤちゃん。特売始まっちゃうかも。
You were the one who was sleeping. The restaurant was super busy today. I'm beat.
トウヤちゃんおじいちゃんみたい。
That's really messed up, Hanada.
お姉ちゃんからメール。
What did Yuki say?
ね今日帰れるって。
Man, letting us know at last minute, just like always, it takes that meat of the meat dish for
そう
dinner.
だね。お姉ちゃんお肉
Didn't we have sukiyaki the last time?
違うよ。
I was
う
wrong.
んじゃあ
Okay, I can totally see Yuki eating it all by herself, so should you make something
了
else too?
解。そうと決まったら
I think you used that
細かい
wrong.
ことは気にしないだよ、トウヤちゃん。
Now wait for me. Is that it? Is that really it? Just it ends like that? Hey, by the way, you're a physical manifestation of someone who died. You're not the Toya, you're just the Toya that I daydream of. By the way, I guess I'm just gonna create another world and rewrite history because I'm the T system. And I can do that. So who actually knows how long it's been going on? Or how many times, you know, dimensions have been reset. Cool, thanks. Would you like to say? Yeah, I would like to save my system data. What you want to protect? Okay. So do I got any extras now? No.